Hi guys! Hi! So I'm Carmen and I'm the social fun girl. And we have a special guest today. This is Boston Johnson. He is known as the Boss Dog 41 on YouTube and TikTok. Give him a view and check him out, and I'll let him introduce himself to you.
Yo, what's up, you guys? So, my name is Boston Johnson, aka Boss Dog 41, and I just want to first and foremost say I'm super excited to do this collab with Shoujo. I'm so much of a fan of her content, and I just can't wait to like just do more stuff like this because I think it's just fun, man. Like we supposed to do stuff together, and we have to watch the first episode of one of my favorite sports animes, and that's Kuroku basketball, and I can't wait to react to this.
So this is memories of the first day of high school, which I don't honestly remember. I don't really remember that day. Honestly, it must have been low key because I just don't remember that day very much.
Yeah. My first day of high school, man. I walked in as soon as I walked into like where the lunchroom and stuff at, because it was like a pretty big high school. Like I automatically just overhear somebody being talked about what kind of shoes they wearing. So it's like, oh my gosh, like here comes the trauma, here comes the judgmental. I start automatically looking at my clothes and stuff. So I'm like, man, first day of high school is something else. It's something
the
else.
first the first couple hours, right? It's already been gone.
Already, you're already being classed into a certain box.
This is the pro tag with the blue hair.
All right, my man, reading the book.
I he can't be reading that like fully and being able to do that.
No way. No way.
But he's so adorable looking. But you like in the back of my head, I'm like, it's a trap. I'm gonna fangirl at some point. I know I am.
It wouldn't be you though. It wouldn't be you if you did not, right?
I know, right?
You gotta embrace the name. You have to embrace the name.
Look at the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, why we don't have pretty trees like that?
They have them in Washington, but when I lived in Korea, oh my gosh, the cherry blossoms are so pretty. Like they have them in Korea
Wow.
too. And they're gorgeous. I would like just stare at them and I'd have to get to work and then I would snap back to reality and be like, oh crap, I gotta get to work. Okay, well this guy got carried over.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's traumatizing. Like, what kind of human being carrying another human being, like just
I
to a
know,
whole
right?
table?
He's so big. He's such a big guy. That shading is crazy. I like how they shaded that. But he wants to join the team. He just like politely like dropped him on the table and just left him
Oh my
there.
gosh. Like he was a bag.
Yes, basically.
I just love the style of the fact that like the first day of school, all the clubs are out there promoting their clubs and giving people opportunity to like join something. Because that's not how like it is in high school. It's like either
No.
you go find it yourself, but there's nobody just standing out there giving out flyers, trying to promote themselves to kind of like make it welcoming. So I think that's cool. If that's like how it is in like Japanese culture.
And I like Tiger because he made that shot without looking. And he wasn't even worried about not making that shot. He just was like, okay. And then that was it.
Yeah, like it was like the shows were trying to let us know, like, oh, hey, just so you guys know, I'm that guy. I'm that dope. It was pretty cool. Right.
I do like that they gave this other like form, and it's Tetsuya, which is the main pro tag.
Hmm.
I like that because it's like very understated. You don't see him, you just see his form.
Yeah, I do like that. Kind of put a little mystery to that character,
The generation of miracles is where he's from.
which is an awesome name. Like I wish I was part of something that called the Generation of Earth. Like
I know, right? That'd be so
pretty
cool.
cool. It'd be pretty cool.
I like how like he's following him, like Tetsuya. Like
Hmm.
he's like unassuming, of course, so no one knows he's there, but he's just like following behind the guy and like just checking him out and checking out, like, I guess the competition, right? Like,
Right.
yeah. I love specifically Tetsuya's eyes. I just think that's a pretty color.
Like
And I
the
like
blue shade.
yeah. And I like the rendering they did in the eye. So all the first, I can't believe that redheaded guy is the first year. That's crazy. He's so big.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Like there's like I feel like I understand his pain or like understand like he was because like when I was in high school, like I was considered like, hey man, you a little big for a freshman. You're not as a normal freshman. You know what I'm saying? So like I
Yeah,
definitely like you see those kids, but you also like know like geez, like they almost like built to do these things. You know?
I know, right? So she is the coach of the boys team, which they're shocked about, of course. But I love that she's the coach because it's a female coach, so it's like empowering.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that they kind of switch it around because the first thing you think of is like, oh, she might be the team manager, right? She does the recording or stuff like that. But for her to be the actual coach and can like really know about the sport and know what it takes is pretty amazing.
So her dad's a sports trainer, and that's how she learns how to be a sports trainer, basically.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. Like it just shows like kids absorb stuff.
Here, with her brown eye, I love the detail first, but I also love how the potential shows up in her eye and she's calculating while she's
Yeah,
looking at this person.
yeah, that's definitely a pretty cool touch. Like that's her own version of the Shrine God, right?
I know, right?
I'm a fan
I
of the
love
emojis next to him.
oh the emojis. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. I like how it's like she's like just shocked at looking at him because I'd be shocked too because I'd be fangirling internally at that point. But I also like how everything's like over 9,000. She's like having a scouter. Her eyes is scouter, right? And it's over 9,000.
Scouter, man. So is this your
So she
first like sports anime?
Prince of
Okay.
Tennis. I love Prince of Tennis. I love it.
See, oh my gosh. Finally, somebody understands me. Like
Prince of
Prince
Tennis.
of Tennis do not get the love and the respect it deserves at all.
I know.
Like people. Don't get me wrong. We talk about Kuroku basketball. I just want to go ahead and rant about Prince of Tennis for like 2 seconds, guys. You need to watch
Yeah.
Prince of Tennis because you're missing out, and it was here before Kuroku's basketball, and it's just as
Yeah.
good.
So there he is, our pro tag. He's so cute, but I know in the back of my head he's a tiger. In the back of my head, I can like see it in his eyes.
Yeah, you definitely can't judge a book by its cover, and people have so many unique talents and gifts, so it's pretty cool.
And everybody's like, it can't be him. It just can't. And it's like, no, it is. It is. And this guy, he's like, what's the generation of miracles? Like, because he was in America, right? So he wouldn't have
Right.
known that.
That's so true.
She must have seen some kind of potential because she made that face. See, the potential is there because she's still thinking about him. She's not thinking about anybody else she saw potential for. She's only thinking about him.
Well, she looked at him and she was like, "Oh, he's from this awesome group of players, but his stats are average." I think she was more like surprised how like bad it was.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I understand that. Something I thought was kind of weird but also cool was it seemed like he can't make a free throw because if you see in the scene where he's making that free trying to make that free throw, but it gets all blurry and like shaky. I thought he was like more like Shaq, like he just can't do it, but it might be like some kind of trauma. I don't know.
Maybe.
So here it is. This is our Fire and Ice like pro tag and second pro tag.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite poem from Robert Frost, by the way. It's Fire and Ice. I love that poem.
Yeah, no, I like how you said that. Fire and Ice. Like I remember the first time watching the show, that didn't come to my head at all. Like, oh, that is kind of like how they are. That's how their characters are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they really they so much not alike, but they kind of like well balanced together with each other.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So he did find out of he must have asked around about the generation of miracles. Tiger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see that ring on the necklace though.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like that's pretty swagged out. On one of my videos, I recently had my wedding ring on my neck, so it was kind of cool. Like I was like, oh, I thought this was a cool touch. That's cool. Like I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's like, show me your moves, basically. Like
Pretty much.
yeah. But I'm telling you, Tetsuya is a tiger. He's just like a chill tiger. Go get him! Get him! You can already tell who I'm behind,
Rooting
right?
for who you rooting for? It's biased.
Oh boy, got a nice body, but like he doesn't have my heart.
Oh, that works. That's how it works sometimes.
So he's like the underdog. Tetsuya is the underdog.
Well, you about to find out because it's really Kuroku is like this is not his skill set. Like when every Tetsuya, I mean Tiger is definitely like better like player overall. He just like he has a specific skill set.
Like, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. It's not that serious.
It reminds me like how I would treat my little brother or like my little cousins. Like I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna let you like think that you're better. Like I'm about to beat the brakes off you, bro. You're not. I don't go easy on my little cousin just because they challenge me. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to show you. You're not as good as you think you are.
Like, let him go. I hate it when people are like, I don't think you're good at basketball. You should quit. Like, I don't think you got it. And I'm like, you don't know, bro. You don't know.
Yeah. Like, let me grow. Let me grow in this sport first.
Yeah. And I like how he's standing up for himself. He's like, if that's your opinion, that's good on you. But I love what I love. I love basketball, and I'm gonna continue to do it.
You got to. Especially like when things like when you just haven't like got the chance to like grow at it.
So I like how Tetsuya is like, I'm a shadow. It hit deep because he's like, just like I'm in the shadows, like I watch from the side, but I am watching you and I'm watching like your weak points and how you do things and everything else, so I can adapt, so I can like take you on.
Yeah,
that's a sign
absolutely.
of like that's a sign of a good fighter, a good basketball player, anybody. Like just to learn and grow, it's really good. You'll go far if you just learn and grow.
Yeah. Like, Tiger might be a jack of all trades and can do a lot of cool things, but like just to be a master of one specific skill is a scary thing.
Dang! That was a nice dunk. He's just hanging off the rim. Like, okay, he's like my second bias. Like in K-pop, you have your first bias, who's the one that has your heart, and then you have your second bias, who's the bias wrecker. That's who he is.
Okay.
He's a bias wrecker.
I mean, he is good. The crazy thing is, like, you sometimes like playing sports a lot. Like you see these guys, and some of them just have this overwhelming talent, and then it just like they can keep up with you, but they still missing something. They still have something to learn from. So even though they are that good.
Yeah. He's so like hard on Tetsuya. Like I don't like it. It's making me not like him a little bit. I'm like, stay away from my boy, okay?
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Oh wow, that's good footwork though. They're double teaming him because they know he's the one that's good.
Yeah. Also, too, you just can't win a team game on your own, and I think that's what the upper class is trying to teach them. Like, hey, like you can't be a superstar by yourself, which is it's a good lesson.
Yeah, that's true. Bro, stop grabbing people. Calm down. Ooh, I love how he need him.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, yes. And she's like, I forgot I was the referee.
Whoa.
I think, yeah, it got to the point where he's not playing anymore. Ooh, oh, what is this? Okay. Good. Woo! Yay! And she's like, why do I feel so uneasy?
I think our boy about to show his skills right now.
I know. I'm here for it. Cause he knows who to throw it to and how to like bring the best out of people.
Oh, I love good support characters. Like I'm here for good support. Like I play a lot of RPGs and the support character is like sometimes like, man, like if it wasn't for you, bro, I'm not beating this boss. Like
I know, right?
Yeah, he's definitely the mage in a support RPG. Like he definitely the healer, the person that boosting your stats, most definitely.
That's crazy. That is crazy how he can do that. He's not using his lack of presence, but directing the opponent's attention elsewhere. Yeah, so that's what he's doing. He's directing their attention elsewhere. That's crazy. I like how he does it because if you're a small person and you know like your weaknesses, your strengths and weaknesses.
No, I agree. Like we were saying earlier, man, like if you a master at one specific style and like you know what your strength is, like people ain't beating you at your best strength. Like nobody's gonna like really be able to beat you in that.
That's true. So they're like 1 point difference.
Which is crazy because they like the freshmen going against the seniors.
Wow, is he gonna do it? That was a good. No, that could have been such a good layup, bro. He did it on purpose. He could have made that shot. You see his face. He did it on purpose. I love this show already.
Yeah.
This guy didn't even know he was there. He just showed up.
It's funny he knew what restaurant he was going to too.
Like I was here first though.
Yeah. I like their milkshakes.
I love how he stands up for himself, Tetsuya. Like he's so unassuming and chill, but he's like, this is the line, don't cross it. I love that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm glad he's not like, oh, I'm like this quiet person and then I'm timid too. I like that he's like, hey, I'm quiet, but like I'm not afraid of confrontation, which is pretty cool.
Oh, he gave him a hamburger. That's like a sign of respect.
There you go. Yeah, most definitely. I would hope somebody respect me if they sharing their food with me. I'm just saying, like.
I know, right?
I ain't taking no food from somebody that don't like me.
I know, right? Like you don't know, right? Like yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like Blue Lock. I don't know if you've seen Blue Lock before, but it's kind of like that.
Everybody keeps telling me to watch it. That's how One Piece was for me. Like it took me a while to like sit down and watch One Piece.
I've never seen One Piece.
Really?
No. It's so long though.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'll say it's worth it.
I might read the manga then.
Yeah, I recommend it.
I like how he's like Tetsuya's like, I'm a shadow. I'll be the light to your shadow. Like I love him. He's chef's kiss. Like I like him.
Absolutely. Like one thing I can say, like what anime does, most anime do, and most great ones, they always have a sense of you are not going to succeed on your own.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not a one-man show. You're gonna do it on your own, and you need people to support you and to be the opposite of you, so you can like see your weaknesses, but also work on your strengths. And I just love that about anime. Anime just always do that. Like it always like encourage togetherness instead of like separation.
Yeah, like the power of friendship, right? Like Tanjiro and
absolutely.
Everybody. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I really like this show. I thought it was a good show. I'm glad I watched it because I had been kind of like I've seen it before. Like I've seen like pictures and stuff. But I was like, I don't know if I want to watch one because I can't get into Haikyuu for some reason.
Really?
I tried. I really tried.
Oh my gosh.
I tried so hard to get into Haikyuu and I couldn't do it. And I was
Love
just like,
Haikyuu.
why couldn't I, like, why am I not interested in this? And I just couldn't do it. But I like this show a lot.
Good.
And I want to continue to watch it.
Well, I hope you do. It's an amazing show. I finished this whole thing. And they even got a movie. I thought the movie was cool too. So, like,
Yeah.
I can't wait till I hear your full, like, review on it. Once it's kind of all over and you've seen everything. This show is such, like you said, it talks about friendship. It talks about togetherness and how you can't do things on your own. You have to work as a team. And honestly, basketball is one of the greatest team sports of all time.
Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you to all my lovely subscribers. I really appreciate you. We are now 622 strong in our little anime watching family. So, and Boss Dawg here is a part of our little family as well. So thank you for being a part of our family.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Like I said at the beginning, man, I'm a super big fan of your content. I think you talk about things and show animes and clips about animes that a lot of people don't talk about, right? Everybody talk about the new stuff and nobody really talk about the things that we have like forgotten about because it's not appreciated as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate like your content and I'm a fan of yours too. So, and you guys, if you haven't subscribed to it yet, you need to. It's a must. If you're a fan of anime, you're fan of good content, I recommend you guys subscribe.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for trusting me with your subscription. Subscribe to Boss Dawg on YouTube. He does amazing content. I love his work. I really like watching all of them and just like, what is it? Like spam liking it.
Oh, appreciate it.
I like spam liking his stuff. So he's on TikTok too. So check him out on TikTok. He does really great stuff. So bye. See you in the next video, guys.
See you guys.